වේදිකාවේ නවතා ඇති දුම්රිය තව ස්වල්ප මොහොතකින් ගමන් අරඹනවා ඇත. එම දුම්රිය නවත්වන්නේ
people,
society,
places,
memories,
architecture, a journey of 1,000 emotions moving as one.
Inspired by the rhythmic motions of fireballs, Charit in level 1 interprets fire as a dynamic and an intense form. Focus of the first year is to understand how spaces would function. In his scheme, Danushka tries to explore the possibility of having a kitchen inside a double-decker.
To encourage the learning of architecture as a craft, students in the first year have created seminal work by renowned architects.
The second year projects allow the students to understand the notion of space as experiential space, tectonic space, functional space, environmental space, and social space. Marino's extension to a bridge at our university is an attempt to synthesize the natural and built environment. Responding to the vertical and horizontal lines of both these contexts, he projects a play of light and shadows throughout the space.
Designed for a boarding place by Kajaruban explores the notion of spatial infill by the elegant use of local craftsmanship, materials, and technology.
Sajiva plays with levers while creating a free and continuous flow of space using a pneumatic envelope.
We have now arrived at Ambalangoda, a city famous for the traditional mask industry for centuries. Pushpika's mask factory aims to capture and recreate the rhythms and the use of vibrant colors in traditional mask dances and convert them into architecture. Sajiva has tried to design a detachable, adaptable, and a flexible module, arranged both horizontally and vertically, which create multifunctional spaces.
Heading further along the coastal belt, our next destination is Panadura, where the third years went deep into the historical evolution of the city, its morphology and social background. Mahima has identified the issue of segregation of the city into two by the railway. His station seeks to blur the boundaries by providing a platform to generate more recreational activities to promote human interactions.
Dylan tries to explore the possibility of making a cinema a place which would contribute to the development of the industry. His proposal comprises discussion and multifunctional arenas which link with the public square at front. Utpala creates a large green space in the heart of Panadura, shielding the bus terminal, thus initiating an urban green network.
Going deep into the practical issues in the existing market, Sajid uses a developed version of the existing temporary stalls as a module, solving the current issues of light, ventilation, circulation, and services.
Austin sets on an ambitious effort to make Panadura more enlightened. Spaces evoking calmness, curiosity, and liveliness integrates with the program of the building.
Identifying the potentials of the site close to where the river and the sea meets, Kaushalya utilizes the site to its maximum for her resort hotel. This iconic building, symbolizing the city's growth, rises up to capture the stunning vista.
The ferry terminal designed by Buddhika attempts to regenerate the historical concept of Totupala, where the design effectively combines the waterfront recreational activities with the ferry terminal. The presence of the building has become subtle as it hides beneath the landscape.
Pulsing to an urban beat, the Sri Lankan capital has a certain colonial charm, where the new and the old sit side by side. However, dense traffic, miasmas of gasoline, unmercifully scorching sun, garbage, peeling walls and dirty lanes have become a hindrance to day-to-day life.
While on one hand, trying to show its image and status, where we dream about a world-class city, which would make Sri Lanka the wonder of Asia. On the other hand, we are struggling to find sustainable solutions for contemporary urban issues.
The designs by the Level 4 students exemplify their attempt to resolve some of these burning issues.
Vatsala has tried to design a lodge at Nallur, celebrating the rich architectural and cultural heritage nurtured within the context. Historical, cultural, and economic interactions with the people of different parts of the world has defined what Negombo is today, resulting in a rich cultural diversity nurtured by both Oriental and Occidental heritage. In Lost Margins, Malathi tries to bring diverse communities together by creating a traditional craft support center for the marginalized communities. The project seeks to bridge the refugee community with the locals through a strategic developer program based on exchange of craftsmanship.
As Sri Lankans, coconuts have always been closely linked with the majority of aspects of our lives. Kushani's Coconut Republic in Giriulla mainly focuses to upgrade the living standards of the people, whose livelihood is the coconut-related cottage industry, creating a ripple effect on the entire community. The design triggers a bottom-up process consisting of research, production, community, and economy.
Distant from the capital, life unfolds at its own pace. Rambakanoya village, a remote location in Ampara district, is under the process of displacement due to a proposed sugarcane factory. Lahiru focuses on reforming the resettlement using the potential of the factory and its products, generating new job opportunities, while the byproducts and waste are encouraged to be used as a construction material.
Travel can inspire and motivate students' education in many ways. Kitpina argues that real-life observations and experiences can be gained through site-specific learning. This innovative learning process is explored with regard to the unique socio-cultural centers around the island. These centers are linked through a train, which is a school without classrooms. University of Moratuwa, a birthplace for generations of professionals, a place where students from all over the island flock in.
Diversity has always been our strength. A greater exposure to a multifaceted culture, enabling to understand, share, and celebrate people and places of this gifted nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. UoM.